What's going on, guys? GM Bush back with another video. Um, right off the bat, before we get into this, just curious what you guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm trying something new here, new way of recording things, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's get into it. We've got a ton of Madden news. If you tuned into the Madden stream tonight, there's a lot of stuff that was announced or released. I think it's personally really good stuff overall. We're gonna check it all out, but yeah, let's get right into it. So the first big MUT feature that is added in is strategy items. So you're gonna see these on the screen here. These are almost like the new forms of team chemistry, I guess. So you can see there's like an elite passer, another elite passer, mind reader, play fake, things of that nature. We don't have like, I feel like we don't have all the information out on this yet, but for what we do know, these are kind of how you get team chemistry. So if you look at the first one, the elite passer, you'll see that there's like short accuracy, mid accuracy, deep accuracy, and play action. And it adds those bonuses to your team. The other thing you can see is that there's also rarities, I guess, right? So the first one is in the uncommon, it's green, it says uncommon tier. And then the other five are in the common tier, so they only give three benefits. So if you look at the elite passer to the right of it, that's the common tier. You can see it says short accuracy, mid accuracy, and deep accuracy, but there's no play action. So these are like things that you add to the team that give chemistries rather than putting the chemistries on the entire team. It's just a straight benefit or bonuses based on the cards, I guess, or the strategies you apply. Um, and then as you can see here, you can spend training and level it up and tiering it up. And with tiering it up with the training, you're going to get more bonuses. I don't know if this is, for example, with Elite Passer, I think it's just you're going to get more short, mid, deep, and play action. I don't think you're going to get like more bonuses added to them. I think it's just going to be more than just a +1 of these bonuses. From my understanding, we don't know the full case of it now. But that's going to be the first big thing. I am kind of going through this quick. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll make another video about this, more of these stuff in detail, but I just want to get through the main things that are added. And again, as always, if you have questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. Next up here, you're going to see there's halftime adjustments. This is just a quick little thing that I think is really cool. They're allowing at halftime to make offensive and defensive adjustments. By the looks of it, it's adding and or activating and deactivating abilities on your superstar players and your star players, so that if one ability isn't working well or the way the other team plays, you can make these adjustments and try and find ways to better your team against the opponent that you're facing at the time. Um, so next up, something they've been asking for a long time, and it's finally added, and I think is really cool, is there's going to be stat tracking on cards. So as you can see here, they said this is just from one game. You can see he had 4 rushing attempts with this 88 overall Derrick Henry, 39 rushing yards, touchdowns, so on and so forth. You can apparently track it so versus CPU and versus like head to head, and then you can also track it so like your version of the card, and I believe what the community has the community has accumulated as a whole with that card, and it has to be the same card. So 88 Derrick Henry and 89 powered up Derrick Henry would be two different cards. But you can see those stats there: rushing, receiving, kick return, all of those things. And then further on, you can also see the defensive side of it with this Fred Warner, who is powered up, and then even further, you can see the ones in the highlighted greens, the longest passing yards, the average time to throw, those are going to be next gen stats. So those stats will be only tracked on next gen consoles. The rest of them, like for this Mahomes, the passing yards, pass completions, things of that nature, those will be on PS4 and Xbox One as well. But the green stats, the longest passing yards and average time to throw, those will only be on next gen. Just kind of more cool stat tracking stuff to see. Um, so going off of that, we're going to have a lot of stuff here that I'm going to cover. There's now something called Ultimate Season. They said it's going to be a lot like the Zero Chill program last season. Ultimate Seasons are going to be around 90 days, and during that 90-day period, you're going to be able to level up your MUT level. And when the season ends, you'll also be reset. Your MUT level will reset. But as you go through the MUT levels, you'll get new rewards. To me, the best comparison I can think is it seems like a battle pass from like if you ever played Modern Warfare or excuse me Warzone, a battle pass like that, or if you've ever played MLB The Show, it kind of seems like the inning programs. Right off the bat, there's going to be a 91 season edition player. I believe will be the max level reward. They wouldn't go into too much detail with this right away. but that is something to note. Also, side note quickly, all of this stuff that I'm mentioning right now will be available the second you pick up the game, even if you get EA access and you get those 10 early hours. However you play it, this will all be there. Daily objectives will be back. Weekly objectives are also going to be back. They're going to give you XP towards the Ultimate season, towards leveling up. Um, they'll give you just like extra XP, I guess. So to me, it's like MUT level mixed with how you would get some of MUT Master done last year. That's kind of what I got out of it. There will be EA Play challenges during early access. There will also be challenges called the campaign. These are gonna be easy solos. They're basically tutorials. One of the solos is literally just pick a play on offense, call a play on offense. It's just giving you the basics of Madden and MUT. Um, and if you do them all, you're going to get a campaign card. I believe they were 76 overalls. Some of the names mentioned, there was a lot of them. There's a Shaquille Barrett, a Chandler Jones, a Derwin James, a Brandon Cooks, a Minkah Fitzpatrick. Again, there will be more. If you take the campaign card you get and you combine it with in a set with some other gold players, you will get their core elite card just in a NAT version, so you will not be able to auction it or trade it. Um, the next set of solos are going to be these Gridiron Forge solos here. One of the cool things they mentioned is you can see that says at 20 stars you'll get a 70 plus gold player. At 80 stars you'll actually get an 87 overall JC Jackson. It is a special tier card from the Gridiron Forge, and it will come with his power up as well, which is really cool. It's nice to see them giving the power ups out. Um, yeah, so next up we're gonna have team affinities. There's gonna be team captains and team builders. Um, there's gonna be 4 team captains. Now I was not able to grab the stats of these cards, but I'm sure you can find them very easily. I apologize they're not in here. If I can find them in time, I'll edit them in, but I am trying to get this info out as quickly as possible. There will be a Lance Allworth, a Jack Youngblood, a John Lynch, and a Sean Alexander. They will all be 85 overalls, and all of them will give 3x team chemistry. So instead of 1 team chem point, they'll give 3 team chem point right off the bat. Um, just for these cards, you can add abilities to them for just 5 training and X Factors for 10 training. It allows for you to try out different abilities and X Factors without spending too much. Again, these are only on the team captains, the Lance Allworth, Jack Youngblood, John Lynch, and Sean Alexander. They can also go from 85 to 89 overalls, and those upgrades are only going to cost 5 training for each upgrade through the program. So I think for like probably 30 to 40 training, you can get an 89 overall captain with the team chems, with the abilities and with X factors on them. And again, of those 4 cards, and you get these, I believe they said through the campaign solos again. So that's really cool to note. Team captains have always been in it, but it's nice to see them come back. Next up is we've got a rookie master set. Just like in past years, you're going to be exchanging rookies of certain tiers in the gold category, as well as some silver. I believe. Actually, no. This is going to be all gold rookies. You're going to get 87 overall Devontae Smith rookie champion and his power up, so you can get him to an 88 immediately if you'd like. It is expensive. Gold rookies do go for a ton early on, but it is an option if you're a big Eagles fan. If you're a big Alabama fan, Alabama fan. Devontae Smith might be the guy for you. You can get all those rookies. So I think that's really cool. The next one, which I think is probably the biggest thing mentioned, is there is a MUT Master. It is now called Ultimate Champion. It's Kam Chancellor. He's going to start off like normal around like a 75, but make his way to a 95 if you do the MUT Master challenges. They didn't really go into them, but I assume they'll be like last year. The cool thing about this card is he has some special abilities that are cheaper from the sounds of it, and he also can play corner, so he's not locked in at safety. You can get the pay the training price to put him at corner. I think that's really cool, and I don't know about you guys, but I think a MUT Master Ultimate Champion Kam Chancellor is just a really cool card. It's gonna be dope to see. You can see his stats here. You're talking 92 speed at the start of the year for safety with 93 hit power. It's just gonna be disgustingly good. I'm going to be trying to get him on my team as soon as possible. And then after that, the last things we've got is there's going to be a superstar program like there was last year at the start of the year. You can see one of the cards here is Terry McLaurin. These cards come with pre-built-in abilities. So you got Terry, and then you're going to have Saquon Barkley. Pretty good cards, if you ask me. We'll go back to Terry here for a second, and we'll go back to Saquon in a second. The other card they did mention is there will be a Russell Wilson. We don't have those stats right now. They didn't give them. But yeah, and then they did announce that the top 10 rated players um, in MUT. They gave us the number 10 through number 6. There's going to be Zach Martin at guard is number 10 at 87. Ryan Ramczyk is an 87 tackle. DeAndre Hopkins is going to be an 87 receiver. Tyreek Hill at the 87 wide receiver. And number 6 is going to be Jalen Ramsey as a 88 corner. And those are going to be the 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, and 6th rated base elites. With the top 5, they said they will be releasing on their socials tomorrow. So you'll be able to check in and see those. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. Again, I'm sorry it's kind of rushed. There's just so much content trying to get it all. Please, if you have any comments, let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed it, if you could leave a like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. And yeah, I will be back with another video tomorrow, guys. Peace.